Well, a murder inside a Warren County hotel room, a victim's car found in Florida, personal items recovered in Georgia.
And now, more than 40 years later, an arrest. Today, the man accused of killing a traveling salesman faced a judge. Our WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson live for us in Lebanon tonight with details from our archives that you'll see only here on WLWT. Hi, Karen.
Hey, Sheree, you know, this homicide took place in 1985, and today I spent some time going through WLWT's archives, and one piece of evidence that we shared with you back then really stood out to me. I tried to print them. It is a business card that was collected at the scene, actually in Georgia, with his belongings, belonged to the victim. But on the back of the business card, two names, one of them McAllister, and that happens to be the name of the defendant.
Randy McAllister.
A courtroom moment more than 4 decades in the making.
An indictment has been filed charging you with count 1 aggravated murder.
On October 16th, 1985, 44-year-old John Warren checked into the Holiday Inn in Middletown. The traveling salesman was in town for work. By the next morning, he was dead.
I will let the court know this is a case involving extreme violence. The victim was killed. He was beaten to death and strangled with a ligature.
After the killing, Warren's belongings were scattered across several states. His car was found in Florida, and in Dalton, Georgia, police found some of Warren's property dumped behind a Cracker Barrel. News coverage from 1985 helped capture both the brutality of the case and the life Warren left behind. One newspaper story described Warren as a devoted father of 5, with the youngest child just 3 years old. Among the evidence from that time, a business card belonging to Warren. Written on the back, 2 names, David McAllister and Charles Walters. Next to McAllister's name, the number 21. Now, 4 decades later, a man with the same last name is charged. 62-year-old Randy McAllister of Columbus, who would have been about 21 years old at the time of the murder.
What is his plea?
Not guilty, Judge.
During McAllister's arraignment, prosecutors asked for a $1 million bond. The defense wanted a lower one.
These are mere allegations at this point, and they're also 40 years old.
After 40 years, a case once frozen in archive video and old clippings is now moving forward in court. And today, Judge Robert Peeler ended up setting bond at $500,000, no 10%. I know one question members of the public keep asking me: how did detectives connect McAllister now to the crime? I can tell you in 2019, detectives with the Warren County Sheriff's Office decided to take another look, and they submitted some of the items collected to a crime lab, and here we are now with an indictment. Reporting live in Lebanon tonight, Karen Johnson, WLWT News 5.
Karen, I know the prosecutor said that there was an accomplice who has since died. Any idea if that's the Charles Walters whose name was also written on the back of that victim's business card?
Yeah, you know, Sheree, that's one thing I'm wondering also. There is another image that was shared with us back in the day that has another image with also the name Chuck written on it. I shared it on my social media. I asked the prosecutor here, David Fornshell, if he could release the name of the second person, but he said at this time that name is not being released. So right now, we just do not know.
All right, Karen Johnson on the case. Appreciate the update all these years, all these decades later. Also tonight,